Righto. Yeah.
Rip into her.
First on the team
It's great to have you with us.
from Memphis, Tennessee.
Get your VCRs ready. Get your VCRs ready.
Make it squeal like a pig, Johnny, squeal like a pig.
Big John Daly.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Preferred Lives podcast, the home of good golf and better chat. My name's Nick, I'm your host, and joining me on the podcast tonight, three of the best humans to grace the planet. To my far left, in one of the loudest shirts on the panel tonight, Mr. Simu Lee. How you going, man?
Good, thanks, Nick. How are you?
I'm mesmerised. I quite like a short sleeve button up, and you're rolling the Christmas spec for the breakup today.
Well, it looks like I've got the memo wrong, or I've got sent the wrong memo because I'm wearing a Christmas shirt and you guys are all dressed the same. So I don't know what went wrong there.
Yeah.
We'll have to might have to fire the receptionist.
Yeah.
That shirt over there, you didn't want to put it on, or
Nah, I love wearing my Christmas shirt.
No, it's good. It looks good on
You
you.
get to my age, you either do one or two things. You try and grab onto being fashionable and everything, or you embrace Christmas shirts.
Embrace
Christmas
the
hats.
dad spec.
Yep,
I
I
like
embrace
that.
you've
it.
done both.
I do.
And rolling a mo too, like your proper dad spec. I like that.
Amen.
Love that. Mitchy Dunbar, you're back.
I am back.
It's good to have you
It's been a
back.
couple of weeks, yeah.
What's been happening, mate?
Had a bit on actually.
Been fun chat.
It has been very, very busy, yeah.
What have you been doing?
Everything except for playing golf, really. Played Friday, just gone, but apart from that, been up and back from the Gold Coast and with a few things, like Riley graduated yesterday, so shout out to Riley.
The two-time.
The two-time. So yeah, graduated with from, I think he got a diploma of business from Griffith Uni, so
So he knows his stuff.
he does know his stuff. So now he's going to have to get a job and get into the real world and
Yeah, he's going to have to
stop
move out.
working at Macca's.
Mooching off mum and dad.
Yeah, that's it.
Can and will build a Big Mac, though.
Yeah,
Just
absolutely.
On that one, I did think his Facebook post, he missed an opportunity to put a shirtless pic up. So I was going to comment that on there, but I thought I'd leave it just for the podcast.
You wait till he's going to pay gym fees on his own. Not happy.
And then, yeah, last week we were up and back from Brizzy to, we went down and saw Lewis Capaldi, and he was very good, actually. So that was the start of
Capaldi?
his, yeah, that was the start of his Aussie tour, and he was outstanding.
Is that right?
He was very, very good. Very impressive.
Am I out of touch if I don't know who he is?
Lewis Capaldi is a guy who had to have a break because of mental health and started having Tourette's, and Scottish fella, Ranger looking, yeah. You'd know him, and you'd know some of his songs if you heard
Roger.
them. So, but yeah, he was
Cool.
really bloody good. So that was good.
I like that.
So been busy.
King Man, here you go, mate.
Good, mate. Thanks for having me on your podcast tonight.
Good. Thanks for coming back. I thought, after last week, I didn't think you'd come back. I thought,
I thought we had a fat time last week.
yeah, we had a good time, but I just, you did a lot of heavy lifting last week. I thought you might need to spell up.
No, that's right. I'm looking forward to Christmas break, but
Yeah.
I couldn't miss the last one with the boys.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Well, big heads up to everyone if you are listening. This is going to be the last one for the year. So I just want to wish all the listeners, all the little eyes out there, just a very Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, whatever you choose to believe in. Thanks for listening and thanks for being a part of Podcast World. We really appreciate all the support you guys have given us. And we hope you have a fat time during your horizontal season, as I like to refer to it as. Just get nice and laid down somewhere and relax. And let us know what your plans are. Flick us an email, send us a DM. You can do all that good stuff. Speaking of good stuff, you boys been playing much golf? Or we've been out there, we've been hitting balls? You two went out last week, you were saying, and you had a pretty good time?
Yeah, we had a fat time. The golf on one side of the cart was outstanding, and it wasn't my side of the cart. But Simu had an absolute cracking round on
You had a
Friday.
black marker.
Black marker challenge. So, yeah, very impressive.
Thank you.
Nice one.
It was good. We
Talk us through, what did you go? What do you want, one deep, two deep?
had 5 under handicap, so
Fuck.
net 65 on the black marker setup, which was
It was pretty tricky too, wasn't it? There's some brutal pins out there.
there were some different pins I haven't seen for some time. Probably wasn't something I was expecting going into the day. So the guys that I have on my Snapchat will know I've been doing a few late nights here and there, helping my uncle on his farm. So
Yeah.
I did that on Thursday
Hay
night.
baling and
Yeah, baling hay and doing all that sort of fun stuff. Doing that on Thursday night till 11, and then being at work at 6 till 10 on Friday, and then racing home and getting changed and
playing golf, shooting 5 under
Shooting 5
handicap
under
and
by
winning the
handicap.
day.
Yeah, and actually ended up winning the round. So round one,
For the day.
done.
Was it a $300 purse, was it?
It was. That was probably the most surprising thing about the day. I had no idea. I've never
Yeah, you get
never
your
even
little.
been close to anything like that before.
So your account's all topped up now, so you didn't have to pay for a bowl of chips for a while.
I know. It's like
At least 3 weeks.
two things of sauce, I think. No.
Treat yourself to aioli and gravy, brother.
I'll get both. No, the golf was really good. I had one little Michael Dublé on 5 where I think I just smoofed one out of the bunker and left it too far away. Little Dublé there, but 3 birdies and the rest for 76 off the stick.
Fuck
Not
yeah.
bad. Not bad.
Yeah,
Makes me happy.
putter was good. Was consistent, made a really good up and down on 18 for par
That was outstanding.
from underneath the pine tree. I just faded a little bit off the tee and it hits in between the bunkers there and then rolls underneath the
Into the gooch in between.
so I
there.
was under the second tree,
The meaty gooch. Yeah.
the meaty gooch. I was under the second
Quite
tree.
big, that gooch.
It's the biggest I've ever referenced.
My eyes up here, Nick.
Well, just compared to other gooches I've seen.
So the shot was I didn't have much to play with, obviously, because those pine trees, the cone pine trees, they sort of sag down a fair bit like a meaty gooch, and then the shot I had to play, I had to bump an 8-iron into the bank, and that grass on that bank is sort of it's uneven at best, you could say, because it's all shaded. So I just bumped my 8-iron into that, and it rolled down below the flag
It's a hairy gooch.
to probably 6 feet or 7 feet. And
Made
then-
the putt.
Yeah, just
Boxed it, middle.
boxed it straight back up the hill, which was a good way to finish off the round. But it was just tidy. Driver was pretty straight. Irons weren't horrible. Putting was good. I put the Scotty back in the bag after 2 rounds with the stroke lab in there, and was just rolling it really good. I think I liked that green speed that it was that day. I didn't really leave anything short or long or anything. It was just perfect. So
Money.
had a good round. Had a really good time though with M Fry and M Dunbar. So I had double Mitch, which was pretty cool. So
You're in the middle of a Mitch sandwich.
I was in a Mitch sandwich actually. It was
with
quite
with
good.
your meaty gooch.
How delicious.
And then had an appropriate amount of schoonerosies after the round. And
Well, if you win, you got to have a few.
may or may not have picked up a 6-pack on the way home and deleted a majority of those as well and celebrated myself
That's
Oh,
good
yeah.
into
going.
the evening.
Mitchy, talk to us. What happened? You don't sound happy. You seem deflated.
It was pretty disappointing, to be honest.
What was disappointing in particular? Let's
all of
hone
it.
in on it.
All of it.
The lies.
It can't have been that bad.
I don't like saying that I got unlucky, but there was quite a few times that I got unlucky. Like, to me, in golf, you create your own luck. Like, if you hit it off the fairway or hit it into the rough and under a tree and whatnot, like, don't hit it there. That's my philosophy on golf. But there was quite a few times on Friday that, for instance, on the one that comes to mind was on 13. I hit it left off the tee, and then I've kind of hit it just short right of the green, and get up there sitting in on the fringe, and it's sitting in a hole, it's sitting down, can't get a club fairly well on it, and flummed it just short, and then I hold the putt, so that kind of evens
Evens out.
itself out. But the one on 11 was pretty good as well. So just hit it. I smashed this tee shot, and it was just on the right side of the fairway. And normally you might get a little bit of a help off towards the fairway, and this thing's kicked straight. I didn't see it, and then we're driving up there, and I'm like, oh, where is it? And then I look, and it's like you couldn't get it any more up the arse of this tree. Like, it was just
inside the tree.
The other
Penetrated the tree.
I penetrated
right.
the tree, took my unplayable, so 2 club lengths out, and then I've tried to hit this high fade up and over the big tree on the right. So I had 105, hit this gap wedge, and I've launched this thing. I was like, oh, I flushed it, but it's just on the left side of the bunker. And I'm like, don't go in the bunker. And it hit the back lip of the bunker, and it's speared back towards the front edge of the bunker, the closest to us. And I get up there, and it is 2 mil from the lip. I was like,
From
oh,
the
yeah.
eco wall.
On the eco, yeah. So I just had
Nothing.
not a lot of luck. Didn't putt it real good either. Yeah, there's some mental demons there that I need to try and sort
That was a
myself
deep
out
breath,
with.
bro. That was a deep breath.
But yeah, it was one of those days where I didn't hit the ball awesome consistently. Like I had some really good holes, and then I had some really not good holes.
So it was glimpses.
There was glimpses, and then there was another one. So on 15,
Yeah, that comes to mind.
snap hooked it off the tee after 3-putting 14. So I was fairly charged. I was like, I'm going to get on in too. So I've tried to roast this thing, pulled it left, OB, then smoked. I hit this thing so far out of the toe, my second one, and I still had like 220 in. Like I've absolutely munched this thing. Get up there, hit 3-wood, pull it straight across the road. So I've hit 2 out of bounds on the same hole. And I'm like, awesome. So then I drop another one, and then I just like flag this thing. It's just this high, beautiful, like high cut, and it's like 10 feet, and then 2-putted for 8. So that was
2-putter for a snowman.
yeah. So, that was there was a positive out of that hole. That was the first putt I got to and passed
Yep,
the hole
that
on
was it.
15
That's right.
Wow.
for a 7, and I missed it. So that was awesome. So yeah, it was one of those days.
But you had a fat time with Simwu.
It was awesome. Yeah, I really
That's
did
the most
enjoy
important
it.
thing.
Yeah, the golf was dismal at best, but I had a fat time. And even Frizy, he actually played pretty solid. There was one. Which hole was it that he didn't get 10? He didn't get one off the ground on 10 and still made 5.
At
Just
all,
laser
five
beams.
shots
Like
along the
literally
ground.
did not get one off the ground and made 5. So shout out to you, Frizy. That was
The Fry Man.
the most impressive par I've ever seen on the 10th.
He's on a bit of a run at the moment. So he has played 4 rounds in a row above 35 points, including like 35 including. So he's had 36, 38, 35, 35.
Yeah, right.
So he's on a bit of a tear, which is good.
Like to see
Love
that,
Love
from the
that
Fry
style, I
Man.
think.
Keeping it out of the wind, fairways and greens. How good.
Definitely on 10. But yeah, when he gets onto his driver, he's hitting it pretty good. So
Doing good things.
yeah.
And can putt it. Jeez, he can putt it.
Yep.
Now you and me played on Saturday, didn't we? We played monthly medal.
We did, yep.
How did we go?
We did pretty well.
Yeah, we didn't do too bad. It was all right. It was good fun.
I got the best gross on the day. I shot a 2 over, 72. Got $50 for it.
$50?
No, $300,
Oh,
but yeah, got $50.
Congrats, mate.
Thank you. We had the same setup as the boys. Oh, I
Same
played
pins,
black
yeah.
marker as well. So it
Fucking
was
prick of a day.
pretty brutal, yeah.
Awful. Fuck me. There was some fuck-eyed pins.
I think I
Sorry,
shot
swore.
three over on the Friday as well. So well, yeah, I was in a little bit of a hot spot there. So yeah, no, I played pretty well. I drove the ball really well both days. So that left me today.
Did I remember you drove up 9? You nearly flagged it on 9.
Yeah,
That was pretty cool.
a couple of decent ones. So yeah, no, putters rolling pretty well at the moment. So kind of averaging 30 putts, maybe +1, maybe -1. So that helps a lot.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, getting confident over the lab at the moment. So a few shaky ones out there today, but I think I had 31, 32 putts today, but I shot like 5 over. I couldn't hit a fairway to save myself today. So,
Poo.
but we had Big T-Mac up, so that was a bit of fun.
Yeah, the Savo.
You're a
We went
cat.
out, we went out for a bit of a bash, didn't we?
Yeah,
Had a
yeah.
little,
That was good
had a
fun.
little run. It was good.
Yeah, you hit it well.
Black marker was awful. I think I was just, I can't hit driver anymore. It's gone. But I'll tell you what, I want to give Mitchy a big handshake and congratulations because he set me up really well with some Chrome Tour X's. And fuck me dead, I'm chipping the lights out, which has not been my strong suit. That's been my downfall in probably the last 2 months of golf. Not being able to chip very well or stop the ball, and these things are like glue. Incredible. For me, anyway. They work great. Chipped the ball really well today. Didn't drive really well. Played a handicap. And probably left 6 or 7 out there just from wiping drives.
Just before we move on from back marker challenge and monthly medal kind of course setup, I actually really enjoyed it. Like that was a
I enjoyed the
different,
challenge. It was
different side of Ridge that we don't get to see very often. I wouldn't even say it's probably set up like that for even our club championships. The thing that I'm most impressed with was the pins were fair. Like they were hard, but there was not a pin there that I was like, "Ooh, that's a bit."
Bit of red dragon about him, hard but fair.
There was one. I remember seeing one that was on a bit of a slope. What was it?
Four was little bit.
Yeah.
That was kind of cutting the
There
slope.
was a little bit sideways. There was another one as well on top of that. But
9 was a prig of a thing. If you went too far on 9,
nine
you
was a
are
bit
lost.
shallow. Yeah,
You are
yeah.
fucking
So there are a
gone.
couple that were just on the brink of being, fuck, that's a bit rough. But there was some awesome, like really made you think a little bit more about where you're.
Like the one on 5, that back right pin, that was awesome. But that one on 9, it's like if you hit it long and right of that pin, as long as you don't ram it past, like that's okay. You've just got to, you can't hit it left of that flag because you can't get to it.
Guess who rammed it past?
It's very similar to me. Like that pin location
Fourth?
would be more something that you would see, at Royal Melbourne or something like that. Like I don't know how much of the golf you watched, but there was quite a few pins that were cut like right on the edge of a slope, and if you just got it wrong, she's gone. So it's
Ruined your
fair.
day.
It's fair, but it's supposed to be hard and tough. And even
And that's what black marker's about. And monthly
risk,
medal should be too.
risk and reward. If you want to get it to or past the hole, like you have to be prepared that if you go a little bit too far past,
Absolutely.
you're boned.
But even the rough as well, like we don't get to play the rough that's thick very often because it helps with pace of play and all that kind of stuff. But like I missed the fairway left on 9 and I hit this shot and I was aiming 30 feet right of the flag and I've pulled up 10 left of it because it's so thick.
Cabbage.
And it's like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like I was filthy because I hit a terrible shot, but
Now it's cool.
but it's
Yeah.
it's like, oh, that's actually like it puts a premium on hitting fairways. So it's just
Past Mitch wasn't real happy with it, but
it's just a different aspect of golf that we don't get to see very often at Ridge because it's
a big shout out to the grounds crew.
absolutely so
Big shout out.
So I think the boys are actually having a bit of a challenge between themselves over the 4 challenge rounds to see who can get the most amount of the high scores kind of thing.
I like that from them. That's
So
good.
should be good.
The pin placement on 9 and 9 in general, do you think it's a little bit out of place on our course? It's different to all the other ones. Like we don't have anything else like that on the course. They're all pretty similar. So maybe
As in green.
Well, the green, the green, and then
But that
when they
particular
put that
setup,
pin on the front, it's like a domed. That front of that green's pretty domed. It doesn't like filter into the green anywhere on that front lip. It's like all.
Yeah, it's a
some
good
of it
shot.
covers back. I just feel like it's very different. Like you're saying, that's probably the only thing on our course that's very close to, where you can get. There's no other green where if you hit it near the pin or just on the wrong side of the pin,
You're
you're
gonna
off.
lose it,
You're
yeah.
not going to be off the green. I don't know. That's just how that hole is, but it is probably different to.
Well, like on 4, if they just set it up right on that ridge and you go past it, like
You get down on the fringe, but you're not going to be down like right off.
Yeah.
true, yeah.
Unless you're nippy McNippy with your new Callaway SP wedges.
Well.
Shout out to our Callaway rep.
Oh, Crookshanks, he's a good man. He's going to hook me up with a quantum. I can see it coming. Thanks, Crookshanks. Appreciate you. That's a really good point, actually. Yeah, there's not too many
I
that
thought
are
it was
like
interesting.
that. Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. 16's a bit of a prick, bit of a turtle shell.
But again,
like again,
you've
if you
got that
miss, it's still
pretty flat,
okay.
Yeah, 9's the only one that has got enough room for you to actually run off the green.
Is there potential for upgrades in the future to maybe look at that on some other ones?
I don't think, just from a position of the golf club, I don't think they're
The
going to
appetite isn't there?
reshape greens. I think they'll resurface.
I think they've made some difference with 8. Like it's when it speeds up a little bit, it's going to be a bit
gonna be
more like
interesting.
that. Those downhill putts are going to keep bleeding like they used to, and there's waste areas on both sides next to that new bunkering on the left hand side as you're coming up on it. It's easy to leave one a little bit short there, and one will come back at your feet. So not quite as brutal,
Yeah.
but
Still brutal enough to ruin your day.
Once that
like-
green gets a bit more mature.
yeah,
then they can-
exactly. Yeah,
It was similar,
with
like before they did the redesign.
Yeah.
Same thing.
It's like a sheet.
It was just on that right side that you got into trouble. But now, like you were saying, if you get on that left side, you might, as long as they keep the approaches tight, whereas it's pretty thick at the moment because it's still growing in. But if they get that tight when they come into champs and match play qualifyings and all that kind of stuff, where it starts to cool down and the grass isn't growing as fast, I can 100% seeing some carnage.
Some action.
Yeah.
Like
Love
that.
it. I loved it.
Well, speaking of action, there was plenty at the Oz Open. We'll jump into the front 9 side of things, which is brought to you by our friends at Build Right Innovations. Give Jack and the boys a ring. They're itching to help you in the new year, give Jack a call on 0403 760 176 for all of your building needs. High quality new builds, renos, extensions, sheds, you name it. The boys will help you out. They've got a pretty good crew there. They're big supporters of the show, so we want you guys to help support them as well. So give Jack and the boys a ring. Build Right Innovations, major sponsors of the front nine. Now, we're going to jump straight into a review side of things. The Oz Open, and Erasmus Nygaard Peterson steals one with an all-time up and down from the Bunty. Absolute carnage for our boy Smithy, who, when he hit this putt, I got probably 6 or 7 messages and instas, all just said, fuck. Like, one word, just fuck. Like, you're joking. Firstly, boys, I want to get a comment on Erasmus and how good he was, and also how close Smithy came. Start with you, Simu. What were your thoughts on the Aussie Open, mate?
Well, obviously very disappointed that Wen Yiding didn't turn up on Sunday. Just,
After his 6 under front
seven,
nine or
seven
back
under
nine
front nine, yeah.
on the round 3.
Yeah.
He was on a heater.
He was on a heater. It's been a big year for him. He only turned pro a year ago or something. So same as Rasmus. They've both just had a little bit of a tapering off. Like Rasmus has turned pro in October 24, and he's had a bit of a taper off in his strokes gain, but he's come back pretty good
He's
now.
ripping
But
in,
they'll all both be better for a break and come back next year. But he's been a bit of a smoky. Like if I just get up his stats from this year,
He's been sneaky in and around.
he has. Like he was T2 at the Puerto Rico Open, T12 at the US Open. I don't know whether you remember that. He was hunting there and about when JJ Spown got the job done over there. Second at the Commercial Bank Qatar. Last year was T4 at the Alfred Dunhill Links. He's just been
He's playing good golf.
yeah. So since he turned pro, start of 23, 20, and then between now and sort of midway through this year, he's just been on a sort of trajectory up. And he's just sort of tapered off a little bit over the last couple of months, but obviously pretty big. I think he's only 26 years old, so he's still
Still got plenty of
got a bit
winters ahead of him.
But I think he was out of the top guys, except for the South African fella, Michael Hollick. He was the only guy in the top 6 or 7 that shot in the 60s every round. Actually, he shot 70 in round 4. Sorry, that was a bad stat. Well done, Simon. He shot 70 in round 4. But yeah, he played good. 67, 66, 66, 70. And
Pretty good going.
Obviously got up and down when he needed to. I thought there was no way he was going to do that when I saw him over there.
When
I
he
thought
hit it
was
in
just a
there, I
comfortable-
thought Smithy's got it.
comfortable 2-putt, and here we go. And I sort of gave Nygaard a bit of a fist pump when he sunk it, because I thought, all right, we're going
Good
to a
putt, yeah.
Yeah.
Going to a playoff.
Yeah.
What do you make of it, Mitty?
He was very impressive. He obviously played the best golf of anyone consistently for the 4 days. Yeah, he was rock solid. Any time he looked like he was going to make a mistake, he made a mistake, but then backed it up with a birdie. So like he was playing rock solid golf.
That's how you want to go about it.
That up and down on the 18th was unbelievable. Like I was on the phone to Dad, and he's like, "Oh well, that's game over. Well done, Smithy." And then
He sounds just like that. Like if we clip that up, that's Daddy Dunbar. Oh well, fuck off and see ya. That's fucking spot on. Well done.
So yeah, it was very impressive for Rasmus. So Zach was actually down there watching the golf, and that putt on 17 that he kind of almost holed for eagle to go one up going down the last, and then for Smithy to make that up and down from short
from the
left to the
crowd there, yeah.
Zach was saying that chip that Smithy hit from there, or pitch, was impossible to get it on the green, and he got it up and down. And then for Rasmus to almost make eagle. So for what it's worth, yes, Smithy come close and could have probably got into that playoff, no dramas. But I think I'm even guilty of saying that he can't shake those mental demons. I think he has. you're not going to make them all. He made a lot of putts on that fourth day.
He was black and white compared to the Oz PGA.
100%.
With his short game. So he's done something in those 4 or 5 days.
Absolutely.
Or 5 or 6 days because he had the extra couple off. But he was a different player.
Absolutely. So he did he had an awesome tournament, and you can't really go, and it's hard because he missed the one putt that had actually meant something. If you look at some of those putts that he holed throughout
But
the
he
round,
wouldn't have been in that spot. Yeah,
absolutely. Like, it wouldn't have mattered if he didn't hold the 30-footer on 10 or whatever it was, or 12, if he missed the 7-footer on 18.
The lead up to that as well, as you boys were saying, you know, he saw the other two go on the bunt. Siwoo,
My brother.
Siwoo. He was in the bunkie just to the right. He nearly chipped in for birdie as well, which was pretty sick. And he saw them both go right. He's like, right, I'm playing the safe game here. And as you said, he didn't have that little baby fade that he needed to have. And the teeth of Royal Melbourne showed there. He turned one over a little bit, and that the difference between a little bit of fade spin, a little bit of draw spin, put him 45 foot to the left.
Correct.
Instead of in the middle of the green and maybe peeling a little bit right and having an much easier two-putt compared to having to hoop one from fucking as far as he did. Granted, Rory hit one on a similar line, but I think Smithy was another 20 foot behind
Yeah.
where Rory
It was
was.
a long
so,
putt
yeah.
with a lot
Big
of
one.
break.
And
lot
it kept
of break.
hooping, didn't it? Like he would have aimed, but 30 foot above the hole, I think, by the
100%,
looks of it. And he ended up 6 foot underneath it. So, you know, it would have been a 4-putt or a 5-putt for you and I.
I'd still be trying to get it in the hole.
You as well. Lab or no lab. So it was fine line, I think. But, you know, credit to Rasmus for his up and down. That was absolutely insane. And that to drop that putt, you know, absolute magic. And he earned it.
He loved it too.
deserved
He
it.
was
So
fucking you beauty.
Smithy
like.
didn't give it to him. I think he earned it with that putt, put the pressure back on Smithy, and then Smithy just couldn't step up to the 6-footer. Yanked it a little bit and missed by half a ball, which was all done.
It wasn't much, but like again, it's a game of inches, and you just
Good
you
to see him
just
find some form, though, as you said.
Yeah.
Like, he's got some confidence there. We'll see if that kind of powers through into
Live season.
season next year. Yeah.
How good.
The little bit of a roundup from the top 5, top 6. So they all finished one stroke apart. So it was 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, which was pretty interesting, I thought. Sorry.
That's a good fact.
From a stats perspective.
Yeah, right.
Siwoo Kim, he's a bit of a wonder from down under. Like, he loves playing down here, plays good in the President's Cup.
Loves it.
He was in the President's Cup down here. He's pretty decent. Michael Hollick, don't know who he is, but I wish him good health, and he played really good through the majority of the round. Adam Scott was good.
Adam Scott was good.
He was good in the PGA as well, ish. And then he's just gone and won another one today. So
the Cathedral.
So, and then
So he's off to the Open now too.
what did you think about the pronunciation of Jose Ballester by the commentators? Do you think they're getting it right, or
Is that how they were saying it?
yeah,
I think that's
Ballester.
how it is. Yeah.
Ballester?
Ballester.
Do you have to make that facial expression?
Yes.
when you say it? Ballester.
I'm probably the wrong person to ask because the first time I asked for a quesadilla, I called it a quesalada. So
We also had Daniel Hillier, who Mitty D and I were discussing. He's a ball striker, that fella. For a Kiwi, we'll probably take him on as Aussie if he wants.
just like Natalie Imbruglia.
Caleb Surratt, Carlos Ortiz played pretty good. He had a 65 on the first day, which is pretty cool. Matt McCarty came over from the US and got himself a T8 with Elvis and Carlos. Greg Chalmers.
That's right. We saw a bit of Greg after. What was that after Black Market? Wasn't
I'm
it?
old
Like,
Greg.
Oh, Greg.
I'm old Greg. Old Greg shot 73, 66, 68, 70.
Still got it.
Is he top 10?
He was T14 with Woozy, Ryan
Rory,
Fox, and probably the other guy we probably need to talk about was Rory.
Yeah, the Raw Man. He was on there. I want to get your thoughts, Mitchy Dunbar, on the Raw Man. What's going on? I think we probably set our expectations too high for him. Maybe
It's just not his golf, really.
it was fucking cool to see him out here though. And
It's- 100%.
He loved it.
How
from
big was
all
that crowd
reports.
on Fox on
Thursday
day one?
morning. It was
Yeah.
wild.
7 in the morning, 6:37, 7
Rory-
o'clock.
Rory
tee.
6 or
TV.
7 deep. Yeah,
Rory
Rory
TV.
TV. Yeah.
So on day one, they had 35,000.
1,000.
So this Australian
McIlroy.
Open was the biggest attended golf tournament ever
In
Ever.
Australia.
in Australia.
That's
It was
pretty-
like over 130,000 through the
Yeah.
Yeah,
gates.
for the 4
Liv had
days.
125 or something, I think.
In 3 days, so more per day, but still, this is the most overall.
which is I think
It's unreal.
Golf Australia is getting their money's worth with Rory coming over, even if they have paid him $2 million.
Absolutely.
I'll be worth it just for the 1 year, let alone him coming back again next year.
Absolutely, because they're already selling tickets. I don't know if you saw, but I'm going to be trying to probably get my ducks in a row and head down for next year.
Just get media passes.
Yeah,
You reckon?
Get onto it.
we could try.
Get onto it.
We could try. But
Interview
yeah,
the ding.
I was listening to the No Laying Up guys earlier today, and they were just saying that this golf course is something that you can't bully. You can't bully Royal Melbourne. You have to hit it to certain spots so you get the correct angles, and he just wasn't doing that.
And the
He's
wind
more of a
stuff.
Kingston Heath man.
Did you hear the conversation? He is actually, that's good chat. The conversation in around, I think it was the second or the third hole that he hit into, and one was on one side of the fairway, he was on the other. It was carrying with the wind one way, and he got ballooned into the wind a bit the other, just because the fairways are so wide.
So wide, yeah.
The fairways are wide, but angles matter, and tactics matter there. So
Absolutely.
that, and then you add in the greens were like this. There was no hop and stop. You know, they were bouncing it before the green to lead up into those short pins. And if you're landing in the middle, you're off the back. Like, they were rock hard.
I think it's similar to when they go over and you go over to play the Open, they play the Scottish Open first. You're like, okay, you play the
that's
Scottish
what we
Open.
gotta do.
Yep, righto. And then you go and play the Open the next week. So had there been another tournament next week in Sandbelt, maybe they would have done something different. But
But even in saying that, like Scottish Open and British Open, you can stop the greens. It's like, okay, I'm going to hit into the green, I'm going to stop it because it's softer and they're only rolling at 10 or 11 on the stim.
yeah,
These things are like hitting into coffee tables and are rolling at 13 on the stim.
yeah.
And they've
It
had
is different.
rain. Like it was
True,
wet.
They didn't mow them the first night.
They didn't mow them because they were very scared of the winds that were coming. But yeah, like this is one of
Can you
the
imagine if it was baked?
golf courses that they've actually had to stop play because of wind, because the balls were just blowing off greens. So I think there was in the lead up to this week or last week, they were showing vision of like a 1980s or 1990s tournament, and there were guys putting. And it would like half stop, and then all of a sudden it'd gust, and it would blow 40 feet off the green. And they
Fuck.
Yeah.
So day one, they actually slowed the greens up. They put out a communication beforehand because they were expecting those winds to get up. And if you were watching Rory, like all of us were, you'd see the first 3 or 4 holes, everyone was 3 or 4 foot short because they were expecting a little bit quicker. It took them a while to adjust and actually start making
Acclimatise.
it to the hole. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I couldn't get enough of it. I watched pretty much every bit of golf I could. I think it's a fantastic event.
Oh, just that venue, I think. The venue makes it down there. Royal Melbourne Championship course. Just
well, what was was it last year that Waco won? Was it in Sydney? One
I
of
think
the,
it was 2 years ago at the Aussie.
yeah,
Aussie.
one of the spicy boys, or Torquays. Anyway, that was good, but it's not as good as this. Like no way near it. Like I think
It just has this level of prestige about it. Like
how
you're at
how
Royal
many
Melbourne.
how many Sandbelt courses are there that are this good that we can just rotate between them for the Oz Open and just try and get everyone to come down? How many are there? I don't know. I'm
Heaps.
asking. Heaps. Okay, let's just do
Heaps.
this. Right. So that's
that
the
could handle it.
Yeah, you got Kingston Heath, Victoria, Metro.
PK.
Metro's
PK.
apparently mint. Yeah, yeah.
I would say there's probably 10 that could probably handle the actual logistics of it.
Yeah.
Having everyone out there,
Yeah, I think
So-
that's the thing, isn't it?
So we do
13th
this-
Beach, Moona Links, all that kind
Do
of
this
stuff.
for a couple of years, and then finally people will get their act together and go, right, it's a 5th major, and it's like
And there is a lot of talk
like
about
the
that.
Open,
Yeah.
where they go over there and they all play. It's a very similar style of golf, but it's all the same. They're similar courses, but everyone knows what it is. It'll be the same down here. It's Sandbelt golf. It's all the same. Come down for the 5th major.
Well, like it brings its own identity. Like everyone knows when you go into the Open, Linksy style,
Yeah.
this is how you have to play. As you go in there, it opens up, like you're saying, those lead-up tournaments. You know, like if Kingston's got the Open, then maybe they do a lead-up at the Metro. You know what I mean? Like it,
Yep.
like the
Oz
week
PGA.
or two weeks before. Like it opens up that door, and it just shows that Aussies fucking froth golf. Like if you bring some stars down, and yep, they paid Rory $2 million, and they would have made fucking 8 times that back through ticket prices. Like I'm not prepared to say we're starved of golf, but I reckon we just froth it that much. And once we get people down here, and they start realising, oh, hey, this is actually mint. This is a great way to end off the calendar year. come down to Australia. It's not too hot down in Melbourne. I think there was days I saw it in
30. Well,
sweaters
they got
and
to
things.
30 once, but then it
The
was
first day,
sweaters,
I think,
yeah.
but then it was
Yeah, it
coolish.
was reasonably okay. So it's not stupid.
Bit of rain in there, bit of wind.
But
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
coming from the northern hemisphere anyway, so they're expecting it to be cold, I guess. So
I think
Cool.
the pushback with getting it to be a fifth major is scheduling. I don't know where you'd be able to put it because it is such a
Just jam it in. Like say,
Long
look, it's a
way
fifth
away.
major, but jamming it in.
Yeah, but it's got to be in our season. Like they can't come here in the middle of our winter because the course plays so different.
correct. There has to be in a like
It'd have to be
November,
February.
December, January, February
February,
kind of
yeah.
thing where it's baked out, it's firm, it's fast, it's warm, good growing season, all that kind of stuff. And if you look at it, the only place that I can see it is that you go. They're not playing in Hawaii or something now. You come here, start of the year, you make it a big hoo-ha, whatever it is, signature event. You get them all over here and go, look, guys, you've got this, but then you're going to be able to have 2 or 3 weeks to go back over. Do whatever you want, but you've got a week or two after.
Yeah, and enjoy Australia while you're over here.
But it's more the
Spend a
travel.
week in Noosa.
Started up like the
Shout out Ben Stokes.
GP, so the Grand Prix.
Yeah.
So it's first off cab off the rank in Australia.
Correct.
Yeah. The tennis, first major,
Yep.
is first off cab off the rank in Australia. Why not do the same for the golf as well?
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
that makes
Yeah.
sense.
So, yeah.
Speaking a lot of sense there, Kingy. I love it.
I need another beer, I think.
Golf Australia, reach out, Adam King. All IPs owned by Preferred Lies, however, so I'll be clipping a ticket there. Look, we'll end on the Oz Open and we'll jump in real quick. There was a couple of previews you guys wanted to speak about quickly before we break for the turn.
Before we do that, we did have a win in the short thing with Adam King, and great way to fill up the stockings. I'll be able to buy the kids a couple of prezzies, maybe
The kids don't have to eat cereal for dinner.
maybe half a ham as well if they're lucky. No scraps on the table. So the top 20 multi, this Smithy, Scotty, Rory, and Mingers from Sunnybank, all came in at $7.89. Minwoo slipped down, obviously. Ended up T14, I think, with 74 in the final round there. Smithy second, obviously. Scotty fifth, and Rory and Mingers both tied 14th. I did have Rory to win it. That did not happen, but that's right. He contributed and he, helped us get away with a top
He did
20
what he
multi
needed to do.
just to round the year off.
Love that from the Raw Dog. Now, previews. Seymour, have you got something for us? Or King, you got something for us on the Vic Open you boys were chatting about in the green room?
We were talking about the Victorian PGA champs. So they're playing at Moon of Links. They're playing over 2 different courses down there. It's a mixed event, boys were saying, a mixed team event. Yeah?
No, that's the Grant Thornton. This is Pro-Am.
Oh,
for
sorry,
the-
this is the Pro-Am. Sorry, yeah, you're right. So it is a Pro-Am at Moon of Links.
Yep.
They're playing over 2 different courses. So it must be a pretty large field. That's why there are a lot of amateurs in there. So Leisha's down there. I think we saw quite a few others. Not many more of the big boys hanging around, I don't
Sean
think.
Baker.
So I think Leisha's hanging around because he's got to go mow his lawn in Melbourne afterwards. So, that's PGA
Confirmed.
champs happening down there. The Grant Thornton you mentioned, as I accidentally mentioned as well. So Burgers over there, Nappy, J-Day and Lydia Ko, you said, are playing together. So bit of a combined event.
Yes.
Excellent. Thanks for your contribution there, mate. Great job.
Input.
And
like
I'm pretty sure it's either a 4-ball and I'm pretty sure it's very similar to like the Zurich, but this is
Zurich.
mixed. So it's 4-ball foursomes. I'm pretty sure is what the format is.
Boys, girls.
Yeah. So J-Day and Lydia Ko either won it last year or the year before.
Oh, cool.
And so they're
I remember that actually.
one to look for. Yeah, I would say
JD and Lydia Ko. That's a
it's a good
Demons.
pairing.
If you do have a spare $5 hanging around on your sports bet account, sure thing with Adam King.
spoiler alert. I don't.
Mark Leishman is paying $4.20 to win down there at the Vic PGA Championships and $1.80 for a place, so top 6. So you might be able to make a little bit of moolah there.
Any of those getting around?
No power plays on a split bet there, but I might put a little video up on that one. But then again, I might not either.
Who knows?
It is
It's
on the feed
fucking-
already.
it's
I
horizontal
threw
season.
$5 each way on him, so jump on it.
Each
if you want.
way. Fucking ripper. All right. Well, that'll about close us out on the front 9 side of things. We've yapped long enough. Stay with us. We've got some interesting stuff on the back. We're going to run into everyone's favourite steamer and bunny hunter of the week. We've got some Ashes yarn as well. We want to talk a bit of Ashes, bit of Christmas plans, bit of random yarn, and an update on the towels. All coming up right after this. G'day everyone and welcome back to the Preferred Lives podcast. You've joined us at The Turn. It's brought to you by our mates at Crush Organics. The gummies, I've just got my latest shipment in and they work wonders for me today during high pressure situations, relieving tense and angst in my body. You could feel it leaving through my pores. It was an experience, and I urge you to use code PLP for 40% off your order so you can feel the sensation that is Crush Organics. Now, back 9 time, fellas. Steamer and Bounty Hunter of the Week, proudly brought to you by our new friends at Set Interiors. Give Connor a ring. He's got over 10 years of plastering experience. If you need anything inside of your house plastered, if you punched a hole in the wall after a bad shot or a bad round, call Connor. He'll come and fix it. If you've accidentally left the car in neutral and turned it off and then it's had a little bunny hop, and that may have happened to me, and look, he'll come and fix it. Give the man a ring. He's a good dude, locally owned and operated, 10 years experience. There's not too much else we can say. He's a mad supporter of the show and he loves hearing about all the shit shots that are the Steamer and the Bounty Hunters of the Week. So, boys, we'll jump straight into it thanks to our friends at Set Interiors. What is your Steamer and or Bounty Hunter of the Week? Kingman, we'll start at you this time, my good friend.
I don't think we can go past Rasmus Niergaard Peterson for the Bounty Hunter of the Week. That was absolute fantastic up and down.
That's gold medal, isn't
Yeah,
it?
going to throw that out straight off the bat. Yep. Speaking of off the bat, my steamer is Jofra Archer throwing chat to Smithy just before he fucking dispatched him for 14 runs in an over. Trying to get him to fucking spark up a little bit.
Champed him too.
Throwing a bit of little early chat saying, oh, he's playing shots when you've only got a small total. And then Smithy barks back with, well, you only bowl fast when you've got nothing to bowl for. And then
Champion.
proceeds to edge one over the keeper for 4. Yep. Whiffed on one. And
I think he
then
whiffed and then he went top edge and then he
went for the
ramp.
6 after an extra bit of chat. And then Archer finally shut up after the one went for 6 and he turned around and walked back again. And then, big old Smithy just walked around his big old agates and then
And he was
disposed
ticking
of
too, wasn't he?
disposed
Not
of
now.
Cast. Did Cast bowl the last over? Was it Cast?
Could have been.
Atkinson. I'll roll him.
Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah, Gus Atkinson belted him for 6. So, steamer to Joffa for throwing chat at Smithy for no fucking reason
What a
whatsoever.
bell end.
But pretty fucking cool that Smithy just steps up and belts him around and, told him to eat his fucking words.
Did you see the or hear the commentary when Punter was in the commentary box and he champed
Oh, he was
Archer
mad.
as well? And who was it with? I don't know if you saw the Instagram reel today. Might have been Brayshaw. And he was like, it was like he was back on the field. We just kind of put our mics down and he was proper fired up.
He was
And
intense.
He
eh?
was like proper intense.
Punter was.
Yeah. They're like, oh dear, he's been fired up here. So no, it was good stuff.
Good to see.
Love that. Steamer for me. Rory's air swing was pretty steamy. I haven't ever seen a pro have like a proper air swing like that.
He was buried under a tea tree as well. He had a branch sitting on his shoulder. He missed the ground by a good 8 inches.
So didn't like the branch wrap around his
Like
club
Gooch
as
length.
he-
On the
his
way back
backswing
down,
and
yeah.
pulled on it. It's the worst.
He got the
feeling.
hands through, but just a complete whiff. He ended up bogeying though, I think, after
I think
that.
it was a bog. But he also made a double out of a bush with a couple of banana peels in it too. I don't know
Yeah, I
if you
saw him skin a banana. didn't
Ball
he?
was sitting
Yeah,
on
yeah.
top of the banana still,
Must
or
have been
right behind it.
sitting,
Yeah.
behind it or on top.
And couldn't
or
remove
whatever.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Bit of fruit.
Over to you.
Bit of fucking Donkey Kong just out there throwing banana peels.
Yeah.
How good.
Who's that?
I don't know, what's the Yoshi with the... That's the sound he says when he gets spin off.
I'm 80% sure he says, Yoshi! Not, wow, wow, wow.
Crash Bandicoot.
Tassie Devil.
The witch
baby.
doctor. The witch doctor. My steamer of the week. My steamer of the week is the English cricket team having to go on a break.
Mid-tour break.
Mid-tour break to Noosa.
They over-prepared, mate. They were
They're
fucked.
over-prepared, overtrained, and they can't put up with the pressure of being criticised, I would say. They're just not performing. And it's just a cop-out I think, yeah, it's just awful to me.
Yeah,
The
agree.
way that they're going about it is just wrong. But it'd be way better if they had gone after the first test and go, look, something's not quite right here. We're going to go and play that Prime Minister's 11 test or whatever it is. And then if they still got flogged, at least they've prepared. They went and played golf.
It was only a 2-day or 2 down in Canberra.
Yeah.
It's not like they've fucked your whole week. Like you got 2 days where you can experiment with stuff. You can throw old mate up the order, down the order. You can move shit around. No one's really going to care, but at least you've got that prep with a pink ball in Australian conditions.
Well, and that's right. It's like it's not like they're deprived of Test cricket because they play more Test cricket than most countries.
Anyone.
So it's not that they don't know how to play Test cricket. It's just that they. And I keep going back to Australia just gets Test cricket in the Ashes. It's very much like Queensland and New South Wales. The Australian team plays for their country. It doesn't matter. They put all their egos aside. They're there to do one thing, and it's to win. Whereas England, it's almost as if they've got their own agendas. They're doing this for themselves, and there's only 2 guys that are actually playing for the team, I would say. And that's Stokesy. Like, I can't stand the bloke as a captain, but he actually, for me, he puts the team on his back. Like that innings
Literally.
that knock that he had in that second innings, he's not hard done by because he played an awful shot and Carey made that awesome catch, but he was putting in the hard yards. He was like, righto, I'm gonna lock in here. I'm not gonna play any silly shots, and actually dug deep.
His bowling spell too in the Aussies' second innings when he come on just as it was starting to turn.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, in Aussies' first innings I think, and he sparked. He got 2 or 3
Yeah.
wickets when they were all proper set. So
he's
he
playing.
does have.
He does have that little bit of mongrel in him,
Yeah.
He's got the dog in him.
but it's really hard when no one else in the team's ready to
Stepping up,
play
yeah.
for you. Whereas you look at anyone in the Australian team, it's the polar opposite. They just will play for. Doesn't matter if it's Smithy, whether it's Head, whoever it is, Cummins. They are going to do the best for whoever they're playing for.
The nation.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's my steamer.
Well,
Be better, England.
Yeah, look,
Be
we'll-
better,
we'll-
Fasty.
We'll bleed into Ash's yarn next, but I want to hear from Seymour about his steamer and Bounty Hunt and all Bounty Hunter.
Well, I just really I was going to call out Smithy versus Steamer, but it's probably a bit of a low blow. He's been played pretty good in the Queensland PGA and in this event. So I'm just going to call out Bounty Hunter for just a couple of the shots that I saw in general is stuff that you don't see on other courses, and it's probably like a half shout out to Royal Melbourne as well. But some of the shots the guys had to play, like if you go way right or way left, you actually are behind trees that go to the ground and you can't see anything. So you got to walk through a gap, come around, and then you go, okay, this is my ball. Yep, I can get it over the tree. And then you got to try and pick your line from behind the tree, try and work out where to hit it. And I just thought that was really unique. You don't really see that.
Like a blind bunty
A
shot.
blind bunty shot. But like, you've got room, but you're like, okay, where is the green? Because you can't see it. I like some of the stuff in America, it's all big tall trees with no canopy underneath. So they're just bunting out or doing whatever. I just thought
trees going all the way down.
it's a different type of bunty hunting. So I was just recognising that.
Just
I
gonna-
like it.
Shout out to Royal Melbourne.
Yeah.
I was going to throw back. Remember we went to Bumbugle and
Bugle.
it was the giant fucking hill, giant fucking sand bunker fucking cunt of a thing. Oh my God. And I've hit the fucking thing right at the bottom of it. And I'm down here just looking up at this hill like, I don't even know where I'm fucking aiming. My head was falling off at this point. It was an it was
As that short par 4, like the third or the fourth on the dunes, on that second day that we played, because you could like
Oh yeah, you could hit driver.
almost lost
Yeah.
it.
He's on the bun bugle. Bun bugle, not bun bugle.
Bumbugle? What did I say that wrong?
He said bun bugle, and I did a little to him, and he lost it. He's been laughing ever since.
Likes that.
he's got actual tears as well.
Bumbugle. Sorry, Bumbugle. You know, down in Tassie. Sorry. Down in Tassie. Fuck yeah, how good. Anyway, I regret telling that story immensely. In fact, Ash's yarn, fellas. Let's regroup and let's pay tribute to our Lord and Saviour Mitchell Stark, who ripped through England and also top scored with the bat. Just
For Australia, yeah.
yeah. Oh, sorry, yeah. Top scored for Australia with the bat, making 77 odd off not too many. Becomes the highest scoring number 9 batter of all time, which is that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
And also the most wickets from any left-hand fast bowler, taking over Wasim Akram. Like that's Akram.
Was he a crim?
Yeah.
He actually put a little post up on Insta, was he?
He did,
Congratulating Starkey for that.
Yeah.
He's been crowned the GOAT, the greatest lefty of all time. The GOAT. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I love it.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm down.
GOAT. How did we feel about Starkey's performance in the most recent Ashes, fellas?
That was pretty good, wasn't it?
Fine wine. Just getting better with age. Like he was.
He didn't take a wicket in the first over, though. That was a bit disappointing.
Yeah. He was extremely lightning-ish for some time there for a while. It was like he's going to go for 40 or 50, sometimes even in his first spell, which was like hard because we would never put a team under pressure. But he's just tapered that in like really tightly, and now he's not that guy that's going to bowl 3 down leg while he's trying to work out whether it's swinging or not, which is good.
Yeah, he's sort of
fixed him.
he's hit his straps.
Yeah.
Is he
doing
gonna
good
Is he
things.
gonna bowl all 5? You think? Is he like Hazelwood's out? We got word of that
Wood-
today.
Yeah, Wood's out.
Wood's out as well.
I think if
There's talk of
We-
Jai Richardson coming in today
Yeah, you
into
gotta-
the squad.
They got a Michelle in the Lions game.
I'd actually like him to spell for the next and have him for Boxing Day and New Year's.
I think you'd be better
Starkey.
off to play him for the next 2 and then probably spell him for Sydney, I would say.
You got Ness coming off a fifer. This is
Ness.
pretty good.
And
You called that too, Simbu.
I did. Thank
So-
you for calling that.
yeah, I just don't think he's going to bowl 5 because I don't think you want for him to break down and then all of a sudden you got another Hazelwood.
Quick with an
But
injury.
he's called it quits on other cricket. So this is his thing.
Yeah, he's
So I think
retired.
He
from-
might want to play everything because he's not doing T20, he's not doing one days. He's just focusing on tests.
I think it also depends on the length of the test
Yeah.
as well. If they
Well,
they
That's
play
right.
5
Yeah,
days
yeah,
and
the,
all
vo-
of a
the
sudden
volume that he's got to bowl, yeah.
because the first test, what did he bowl? Like 40 overs
oh,
total.
if that, I think it was under 40. Yeah,
So, and then he's maybe bowled another, 30 or 40 this test. It's not like he's bowling, massive spells for over 3 days kind of thing. So,
going down to Adelaide though, like
Yep.
it's a pitch that you could bring in a Jai Richardson. You could bring in someone else who's on the bench there.
So captain cum shots back.
The cum dog,
Cum dog millionaire.
Paddy Blue Eyes.
So he's back. So ultimately you're going to lose, and you're going to want to play a spinner as well.
Lino comes back in.
So Lyons back in. So really, unfortunately, Doggy's out and probably Nees is out, I would say. They're also going to bring...
Unless they rest Starkey, but Starkey's hot. You don't rest him before Christmas, I don't think.
Quacker will be back in, apparently. They put him in the squad, which probably means he's going to play. So
Who's that?
Quacker,
Oh, yeah.
Muslim koala. So he'll be out.
Ustman.
Ustman.
and Man. So he'll be back, and then Inglis, I guess, misses out. So
Inglis will drop out for sure. I'm actually kind of with you. I've been swayed. I think Starkey goes in for the kill here, wraps up the series. Like so, we've got 3 on the board, and then you can afford. He's not going to want to miss the Boxing Day test,
that's true. No one wants to miss that.
and then you can probably spell him for Sydney. I think was that you that said that? Yeah. I think you.
No, it was him.
I think it was me,
It was him.
but that's okay.
Whoever it was,
It
actually a
didn't
good
matter.
call. Like it wraps up the series. He's probably already got man of the series if he just plays just standard Stark ball without doing anything too flash. He's probably already got it wrapped up. They can wrap up the Ashes in this next one, keep him hot, let him play Boxing Day, the greatest test ever, fucking froth Boxing Day, and then spell him up for Sydney.
So we did.
Bring back Stuart McGill.
Do we think going into Adelaide,
Magilla Gorilla.
Gorilla, do we think going into Adelaide maybe it's England's opportunity to show us something different in their bowling front? Like maybe pick 2 spinners like Shoaib Bashir and I don't know who their other spinner is.
Jacks isn't.
Yeah,
it
the
doesn't-
Jacks didn't go too bad. He didn't look
It wasn't
awful.
a spinner's wicket up there with the pink ball. He bowled
Yeah.
a few in the second though, didn't he? Didn't he bowl 8 or 10 overs in the second
And
innings?
that's probably the thing now that Adelaide's not the pink ball test at the moment, that it could go back to being a spinner's
Yeah.
test. I think the last time it wasn't pink ball would have been when we ripped through India, 39.
Because we didn't play there last year,
And
did
that
they?
was
They
a
went down to
seamer.
Hobart.
Yeah, that was
The
a
pink
real
ball was in Brisbane.
yeah. It was a real seamy sort of wicket last
Yeah.
time there.
Could be
on a
anything.
Red ball. Yeah, so
Be good to see Hetty down there on his home turf.
And
Well, that's
Kes.
it.
And
and
Kes.
Weatherall as well.
Weathers, yeah.
Yeah.
Greatest wicket keeping performance in recent memory, said Healy, Hads, and Gilly.
How good was he up
Three
close to
pretty
the
good
stumps?
judges.
To
Even
Ness, bowling buck 25s, buck
Dale
30s.
Dale Stain said that he's Carey's his current cricket crush.
Oh,
That's
From
that's
Dale
big.
Steyn.
That's big.
he's a good
raps.
looking rooster, old Staney.
Yeah.
He come in off the long run up, didn't he? He was a tall boy. Tall boy.
He's
He was a turbo.
Was he lefty or righty?
He won't even
Righty.
playing bowl
Righty.
fight too.
Blonde hair.
Stain.
Yeah.
No, he was brown.
He's still playing, isn't he? Or is he
No.
not playing?
Mornay Morkel was the
Big tall.
How big was his gooch though? Like, was it medium?
Could have been.
Like a rub steak.
So
Tender
moving
eyes.
on the Ashes, they had like 8 million viewers or something on that
Worldwide.
on the it must be
It's
the
the worldwide.
4th day. I don't know if that was total or if it was the last day. But yeah, it was. How
many people in Australia?
26, 27 million.
Yeah, I reckon. Yep.
So, and going back to somewhat of a steamer was Nathan Lyon's interview and how filthy he was about not getting picked.
Oh, really?
I don't know if you saw it.
Did he voice it? Voice
Yeah,
his-
someone asked him. I don't know. It might have
Disdain.
been. What's that, Mel? The one that's Don't Blush, Baby.
Yeah.
Mel Roach?
No,
Mel McLaughlin?
McLaughlin? Is that her name? I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, she asked him a question and he was not impressed at all that he didn't get picked. And he didn't even try and hide it. He was like, yeah, no, I'm pretty filthy actually.
Yeah,
It's-
good. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
That's
Do you
honest.
like that from him? Like, yeah, no, I'm not happy. Like, I want to play. Like,
It come off a little bit on the nose for me, personally.
Yeah, well, in the
I
end,
think being honest,
the pick worked. Like,
absolutely, 100%.
Ness come in.
what about Inglis's run out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
I'm going to go home.
I agree with Mitch in a bit that like Warney used to get dropped when it was a fast bowler's pitch. He was the greatest ever, and he never complained, probably because he just wanted to smoke durries and 3 VP.
I reckon he was
also-
pretty pleased with having a rest.
I think the problem is with like the match payments and all that sort of stuff. Like you just get probably accustomed to getting your match payment, and then when you don't, you're like,
Yeah, even if you only bowl 6 overs in a test over in
Yep.
Perth, like you still get your full
Yeah, you still get a matchy.
so
keg, don't you?
you know, yep, sure. But he's getting closer to the other end of his career, and he probably wants to bank as much bank as he can. So.
I don't mind him voicing his concern.
Yeah, I kind of like
Just,
his. He's upset. I didn't see the interview, so it's hard without context. But I kind of want him to be like, look, I want to be in the team. I'm raring to go. So I kind of like it, but yeah, it's hard without context. But I can see him like England are down 2-0 in this series, and Cumshot and Lino haven't really done anything, and they're both going to be like frothing in Adelaide.
Well, Cummins actually hasn't done anything. It's not like he hasn't done anything. He hasn't played 2 games.
Literally,
Yeah, yeah.
Literally.
Like, and they're coming back in. Like, are you joking?
Hard.
Like, fuck me.
Yeah.
It's going to be
And
good.
he's like, and so the guy that scored a century, Joseph Root, who still doesn't have a red ball century, just quietly fasting. He has a pink ball century in Australia. And Joe Root's bunny, he's a bunny to Pat Cummins. So he comes back and
It's the blue eyes. Ellen
it's not going to
DeGeneres.
get much better for him.
A bit of rabbit soup.
That's it. What's
Rabbit
a,
suit.
what's a rabbit suit look like? Got a little tail on the bum.
Hood with some ears on it.
Anyway, Ashes, Jan, let us know what you think of the preferred buyers segment. Are we going good? Are we not going good? Let us know. We love talking cricket here. A bit of random yarn and Xmas plans for us all, boys. What are we doing for Chrissy? We doing anything exciting?
I'm heading to Parks Sunday.
Oh, this Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, you really?
So,
Oh, nice.
couple
Mad
of
invite.
weeks, couple of weeks into Chrissy, I'm taking off. So, yeah, packing up the tribe. So Benny and Rory are gonna come down to the Gold Coast on Saturday. So Jacinta's got a concert on Saturday night, and then we're gonna pack up first thing Sunday
Has she
morning.
seen that Scottish bloke?
No, we've already seen him. So she's gonna go and see Kelsey Ballerini, who's quite attractive. So I'm a bit jealous. But yeah, so we're going to go down to Parks for a week, go and catch up with Zach and Maddie, go and suss out. Hopefully I get to play the entire golf course because I still haven't played it yet.
pretty good.
And then, yeah, going to come back up and then have Chrissy on the Gold Coast. So,
nice.
which should be good. And then, yeah, back to work Boxing Day. Straight back into it.
Working Boxing Day.
Working.
Do you want to get drunk at work with us?
No.
Simu, what are your plans, mate? Are you got any Larry shirts planned?
Lots of Larry shirts. I've actually got a little bit of a pre-Christmas plan. I'm actually going to play Oxley on Sunday with Rohan Dore from Dore's Flores. And
He tells a good story if you talk to him.
the Fry duo of Charlie and Mitchell Fry. We're going down there to play Oxley. And this is a precursor to Rohan and I are actually going to River Stage to watch the Architects play on Sunday night. So it's a metalcore band, so that's going to be pretty cool. And a few other bits and pieces. But yeah, just Christmas in Toowoomba, mate.
Hanging out in the shed.
Hanging out, yeah, a bit of shed activity. We alternate families. So this year it's my wife's family, which I'm just super stoked about. It's going to be awesome.
Shout out.
Love it.
Love that for you guys. What are you up to, King Man?
Christmas is pretty quiet at home, mate. I think we might be hooking up at some point, you and I.
Do
Families
some mouth kissing.
tend to combine and do some mouth kitchen.
Kitchen. Do some kissing in the kitchen.
Scissor our gooches together. It'll be great. Maybe in a pool somewhere on Christmas Day. I'm working kind of in between, so
I'll come up to the gym. We'll do some bench press.
when you got
Some squats.
I'll spot you. Yeah, just public holidays off, but I've got kids' sport going on everywhere. So Evie goes into Aussie camp on Friday, and
Shout
then
out, Evie.
they play in the under-23s nationals next week in the first round, and then New Zealand coming, and they play the following weekend. So I'm going to be up and down, in and out, and then we shoot up the coast. Jimmy's got a cricket carnival just after Christmas. So yeah, pretty full couple of weeks in the lead up to, and then some more softball and futsal nationals at the end of January. So
It's all happening.
yeah, just kind of trying to save some pennies so I can pay for kids to go do cool shit.
Yeah, right. So for Christmas, you want some Benjamins?
A couple of Benjamins, yeah,
Yeah,
and
I'll
rub
sort you.
'em- rub on my gooch.
I'll throw a couple of lobsters your way. What am I doing? I'm just hanging out at home. Me and my bro have a pretty cool tradition where we buy each other a mystery 6-pack every year. So we get 6 just random beers and we serve them in order of, and we give a little story as to why we're serving them in such an order. And usually pretty fucking tanked up by 8:30. Yeah, it's pretty good. So if you're a friend of me on Snapchat, you'll probably cop at least 6 snaps on Christmas Day where, we wake up and, me and Jared, we hook in and then I bought one of those King's awnings, those big bastards, the big 3x2s, and I'm going to put that over my pool so I can spend all day in the pool and the sun doesn't harm my pale skin. Actually, I've got a bone to pick with Zach Kelly, actually. His fucking hat. I wore his hat on Black Market Day and fuck me dead if I didn't have 4 triangles on me bald fucking head because I didn't slip, slop, slap and I didn't realise I was running a trucker. So fucking Zach, you got to sort that out, mate. It's not my fault. It's your
Sounds
fault.
like user error, I would say.
Yeah, look, whose side are you on, mate? Answer.
I would say Zach.
Yeah, we'll just turn Mitch down there. He can go and fuck himself. Yeah, excellent. Good. Fuck off. Cool. Let us know what you're up to. We love hearing from you guys around your Chrissy plans. If you're not doing anything, you want to do something, fucking send us a message. I've got a big old pool. You can come down for a swim. It'll be awesome. Kingy's going to be there. We're going to kiss in the kitchen. It's going to be good. It's going to be a good time. I'm going to buy fucking 100 of these fucking things and get absolutely fucking shit canned on them because these are delicious. Shout out to Matzo's Pash Pine Crush. If you're a fan of Pasito, do yourself a favour and get into them. Just before we do the sign off, I just want everyone to know that the towels arrived. You might have seen a post of mine on Instagram this week. They arrived yesterday or the day before. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get everyone's addresses, ordered some, and try and get those out on the weekend in time for Christmas. So I'll throw them in a bag. So if you've ordered one, it'll be on its way. And they're pretty cool. So big shout out to Mick from Vic who got them sorted for us. So yeah. Righto, boys, we'll sign off. Everyone happy? Love it. Look, I've fucking just about remembered it this week. If you can't get out of it, get into it and don't put sugar in your coffee.
My hat's off to y'all. Thanks a lot.
Merry Christmas.